Good morning. So for today's 10-minute burst, we're going to start standing for a change. So just stepping your feet so they're hip distance apart. We're going to do some good old-fashioned sun salutations today because the sun is just beautiful. So just take a moment just to wriggle through your feet, feel your toes. Come right up onto the tiptoes, maybe on both feet. Rock it onto the heels and toes. Waking up the feet, so we're waking up the body, moving from outside to inside of the feet, and then pick up a leg, give it a shake, and the other leg. And then see with the feet hip distance apart, toes facing forwards, just see if you can close your eyes. Really let your feet sink into the ground. Feel the contact of the ground underneath your feet. And then see if you can let your feet melt down a little bit more. And stand here and take your 3 breaths, inviting a nice, slow, deep breath. Slow and steady. And taking one more breath. And then bring the hands together in prayer, blink the eyes open. Just move the feet a little bit. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the arms out wide, spread the fingers, open the palms, reach up to the ceiling, look up to your hands, and exhale, bring the hands into your heart. And repeat that 2 more times. Big, wide arms, opening up the chest, opening up the side body, bringing a bit of space into the spine. And this time, as you take the arms wide, reach up high, look up, and then we're going to take them back out wide, palms face down, bend your knees and dive forwards. And let's just pause for a moment, diving forwards, knees are super bent, take a hold of the elbows and let the head hang low. And just find a wriggle in the spine that feels good. And then release the hands down, slide the hands up the legs and come into a halfway lift. So just inviting a little bit of straightness into the legs because obviously it's still early, we're still waking up. And with an exhale, slide it down. And we'll take that again. So inhaling up halfway. See if you can send the hips back, extend through the crown of the head. And exhale, take it down. And this time, push through the feet, take the hands wide as you rise back up to stand. Reach up for the sky, let the fingers touch, and exhale, hands come in. And let's take that again a little bit faster. So hands go wide as you reach up high, looking up to your hands. Exhale, dive it forwards. With your inhale, float up halfway. And exhale, send it down. Take the arms wide as you rise up to stand. Reach up as high as you can, spread your fingers. Exhale, hands come in. And one more. Inhale, wide. Exhale, dive. Inhale, up halfway. And exhale, send it down. Push through the feet, arms wide, rising all the way up. Reach up and hold it up this time. Interlace the fingers and point the index finger up towards the ceiling. Maybe fix your gaze on something in front of you, but let the chest lift, shoulders draw away from the ears, and maybe come right up onto the tiptoes. Reach up a little bit higher, really lift up the core, scoop it up, take a breath, and then slow and with control, slow and steady, lower the heels down to the ground. Keeping the arms up, take a hold of the left wrist, gentle side bend over. Inhale through center, switch wrists, gentle side bend the other way. Inhale, both hands up, and exhale, arms wide, bring it down. Okay, so we'll take it into more of a full salutation. So coming to the front of your mat, hands into prayer. Feel your feet, and when you're ready, inhale, arms wide, reach up high. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, send it down. Bring the hands either side of the feet, so bend your knees. Pick up the right foot, extend it out behind you and bring that toe down to the ground. Come right up onto the fingertips and look forwards, just welcoming a bit of a stretch into that back thigh. And then plant your hands, step it back into a plank pose. Shoulders are over the wrists, just lifting through the tummy a little bit. And then we're going to lower the knees and we're going to roll the body down for the first one. So roll the thighs, the hips, the tummy and the chest all the way down. Untuck your toes, the toes are pointing to the back of your mat. Push through your feet, elbows hugging into the body, rise up, cobra, little baby cobra. Exhale, sending it down. Tuck the toes, lift up, hands and knees. And send it up into your first downward dog. So feet are a hip distance apart. Have your hands nice and wide so you've got space for your shoulders. Spread the fingers. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Switch. And then bend both knees together. See if you can bring your chest towards your knees. Nice stretch through the armpits. Draw the shoulders down the back. And then a little bit of weight into the heels. And then look towards your hands. We're going to step up to the front of the mat. Into our forward fold. And with an inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, send it down. Push through the feet, arms wide. Reach up for the sky. Look up to your hands. And exhale, hands come into your heart. Inhale, arms wide, reach up. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, up halfway. And exhale, send it down, plant the hands, pick up the left foot, send it down your mat. Nice long stance. So we come into our lunge on this side, make sure the knee is above the ankle. Come right up onto the fingertips. See if you can get a good stretch through that back thigh. Breathe into the shape. And then plant your hands, step it back to plank. Okay, this time, let's see how you feel. You can take that roll down or you can come right forwards. So bring your shoulders a little bit past the wrists. Hug the elbows into the side of the body and lower all the way down to the ground with control. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower it down. Push up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, send it up into your downward facing dog. And see this time whether you might bend one leg, straighten the other. If your hamstrings are still tight, or maybe they feel a little bit more open now, a little bit more weight through the heels. So let's just take a couple of breaths here. See if you can really let the head hang. It's good to go upside down in the morning. Get the blood flowing for the day. And then when you're ready, look towards your hands. Then we'll step up to the front of the mat, into our forward fold. And inhale up halfway. And exhale, send it down. Push through the feet. Take the arms wide as you rise up. Keep the hands up. I'm going to take a hold of the left wrist. Draw it over the body. Nice side bend into the left side of the body. Opening up. Inhale. Switch hands. Take it over to the other side. Inhale through center. And exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Release the hands, give the shoulders a shrug. And we'll finish with a little balance, just to bring a bit of focus into your day. So just finding something you can fix your gaze on. Root down through your left foot. See if you can just lift up the right knee. Maybe hold the back of the thigh. Maybe the hands are on the hips. So your choice. You might hold the shin. Then we'll take the knee out to the left and just bring the foot either below or above the knee. So no part of the foot is touching the knee. See if you can lift up out of that standing leg. Maybe take the arms up. A little tree pose. And if you're struggling with your balance, use a wall. They're very useful in that respect. Okay, bring the hands down. Bring that knee so you can squeeze it in. Lift it up and lower it down. And take the other side. So either holding the leg or with hands on the hips, lifting up the knee, focusing on something. Don't let your gaze wander. Take the knee out to the side and go above or below the knee. Really root down through that right leg, lift up out of the waist. Maybe you float the arms up. Breathe. And then bring the hands into prayer. See if you can lift that knee, bring it up as high as you can. Release that leg to the ground and give the legs a shake. Okay, release the hands, turn the palms to face forwards. See if you can close the eyes. And just let the breath become slow and steady again. Take 3 conscious breaths. And bring a smile to your lips for the last one. And give the fingers a wriggle. Bring the hands together in prayer. And we bow the head to the hands, the mind to the body. Namaste. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the sunshine. Can't wait. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.